Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Mystic Wisdom and Treasures. We are back here today for a brand new timeless pick a card reading. Whether this is your first time stopping by my channel or you are a returning subscriber, hello and welcome. A special thank you to those of you who have been liking, commenting on my videos, sharing my content, supporting my channel. Your support really means so much to me, and I value each and every one of you. I value all of your encouragement, all of your feedback, and thank you so much for being here. And if this is your first time stopping by, hello and welcome. Today we are going to be bringing back the Pokemon pick a card reading. So in these readings, I like to use Pokemon cards to channel messages from Spirit for your highest good to know. And in today's subject, we are going to be asking Spirit, who is obsessed with you, and the tea on this person. Why are they obsessed with you? And just whatever information that Spirit wants you to know regarding the person who is obsessing over you. So if you would like to take a few moments to pause the video, you can, so that you can ground, center yourself, clear your mind, take a few deep breaths. Call in your spirit guides, your guardian angels, higher self, universe, divine, and ask them to help direct you to a group that contains the information for your highest good to know right now. And when you are ready, we have 3 groups to choose from. Try to choose what you feel the most intuitively drawn or pulled to, not by the Pokemon that you necessarily like the most. And also, if you are interested in other Pokemon readings that I have done, I have a playlist here on YouTube. I have past videos that I can link in the video description down below. And I also make content on TikTok with Pokemon readings as well. So in case that is something that you are interested in checking out, my information will be listed in the video description down below. So first of all, we have group number 1 with the Sylveon. We have group number 2 with the Umbreon. We have group number 3 with the Espeon. If you would like to choose with crystals, I also have 3 different crystals down below here. We have the black tourmaline for group number 1. We have the rainbow fluorite for group number 2. And we have the malachite crystal for group number 3. When you are ready, timestamps will be listed in the video description down below, so that you may skip ahead to the group or groups that you feel the most intuitively called to. Always remember that this is a general reading. Please only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest behind. Energy can always shift and change. Please bear that in mind. So if you hear something that does not resonate with you, you absolutely do not have to take it with you, and the future can always shift and change. This is reading current energy right now based on who is obsessing over you and the tea on them, why they may be obsessing over you. So with that being said, let's dive right in. Hello, pile number 1 viewers. For those of you who are drawn to the Sylveon and the black tourmaline group, hello and welcome to your reading. We're going to be finding out who is obsessed with you and the tea on them, why they're obsessed with you. So we're going to be shuffling some Pokemon cards on camera, and I also want to dive in before that to the card that you chose intuitively, as well as the stone and what that may mean for you. So remember, it's a general reading. Please only take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Let's get right in. So I'm feeling like whoever this person is, they may be very envious of you. You have a very playful demeanor. You may have a very charismatic demeanor, or at least in the eyes of this person, they view you as somebody who gets a lot of attention without really trying to. It's kind of like they project their insecurities on you, so they may label you as being like an attention seeker or flaunting yourself, or they may say this about you to other people. But in actuality, you're not doing that. I don't think that's your intention at all. I feel like this is just envy. The person that is obsessed with you is obsessed with you because they're envious of you. I also just got a message that this could also be an ex that you had broken up with, or vice versa, and they see you in your joy and they're envious of the fact that you're moving on or getting attention from other people. So that's something else coming through. They don't like that you're getting all this attention from other people, whether this is somebody platonic or whether this is somebody that you were once romantically involved with. But I am seeing like there is kind of like this jealous friend energy. There is kind of like this person that really does see your potential, but they envy you for that reason, or they may be jealous of the attention somebody else is giving you. For some reason, like when I see the Eevee chewing on the ribbon on the Sylveon, it kind of makes me think about like a child. Maybe you have a child and for some reason there's somebody jealous of your relationship or connection with your child or a child, or maybe they feel like their child is giving you more attention than they are them, or something like that. I don't, like, that's going to vary for each of you, but that is something I saw for somebody. For others of you, you got into a new relationship or a new connection, and there's somebody, either like a friend, especially like an old time friend for some reason I'm getting, or like an ex-partner that sees you moving on and they're very unhappy about it, and that's why they're obsessed with you. They're jealous of the connection you have with somebody else, probably because it's not them, or because you're getting attention from other people that they may feel like they're left in the shadows while you just kind of effortlessly pull this in. But I also want to point out the fact here that you did choose the black tourmaline crystal, and your angels, your spirit team wants you to know that you are divinely protected. No matter what this person sends at you, you are protected from the evil eye. You are protected from bad energy from this person. If you are worried about somebody like sending bad juju your way, I would not worry too much. You are divinely protected. You can call in your protection. You can do protection spell work, you can set up your protection shields, you can ask your angels, your ancestor guides, your spirit guides, your spirit team for that extra layer of protection. But they want you to know that your plans, they're saying your plans are divinely protected, and you may not notice this person right away. They may be watching you from the shadows too, I'm getting from this crystal. But no matter what this person is thinking or feeling, Spirit wants you to know that it's not going to interfere with your divine plan. So that's what we have so far. We're going to shuffle some cards on camera as well, but if anything else comes up from those cards, I will make sure to let you know. So Spirit, wow, that's way too many cards. Who is obsessed with group number 1 and why? Who is this energy? Why are they obsessed? What's the tea on this person? I'm feeling this bottom card right here. So we have the Totodile first and foremost. This is somebody that has a bit of a carefree nature to them. See, they're watching you. This person is watching you. They may pull inspiration from you as well. I'm feeling this other bottom card, Charmander. Okay. I'm already getting an idea. I'm feeling this other bottom card. And Persian. Yep, so much sneaky energy. Okay. So just from this is somebody who, okay. So they more than likely come off as somebody very carefree. They may come off as like a dreamer, a little bit timid and shy, or somebody that doesn't quite believe in themselves fully, I'm getting here. This is somebody that may tend to self-isolate a lot or hermit themselves to a degree, but there's a lot of confidence issues here. I'm feeling like they see you in your spotlight, and I feel like the person is likely envious because they're afraid of stepping out themselves, or they don't see their own potential, or they may have tendencies to kind of self-sabotage themselves. But I'm getting like this person, it's weird because this person does admire you. They admire your beauty. They even pull like inspiration from you. So that's the strange component of this. So it's kind of like half envious, half really inspired and motivated by you and looking up to you. And then we have looker, and I said looking up to. So this is somebody who might feel the need to kind of copy off of your original ideas. This could be somebody who compares themselves a lot to you. They feel like your light is very bright in comparison to theirs. They feel like theirs may be dim in comparison. They feel like standing next to you dims their light, even though they do have a beautiful light. They don't believe in their potential enough, and instead of believing in their own potential and originality, it's like they're seeing what they can pull from you. Like, how can I be more like this person, and kind of take this light off of them in a way. Like, it's kind of underhanded in a way. It's kind of undermining. It feels definitely very sneaky, very competitive, but it's very covert. So you may not notice this right away, I'm getting, but I'm seeing that it's just, they could be even like a fake friend. They're really nice to your face, but then you kind of notice these tendencies where they might start to copy certain things you're doing here and there. Like if you're an artist or you really like fashion, we did have that Sylveon, so maybe they like to dress up a lot like you. And I'm noticing back to this Sylveon card here, how we have the Sylveon, which I think is more like you, and we have that Eevee playing on the tail. And this makes me think that for some of you, this could be somebody younger than you as well, or a friend that seems to really look up to you, but after time passes, they feel like they're kind of living in your shadow a bit. And it's like they're looking for ways where they can get out of your shadow. I'm going to take a drink of water real fast. But I feel as if this person is trying to find their own spotlight. It's just like they're constantly comparing themselves to you, your work, your value, how you look in the spotlight if you're a public figure. Or I'm sensing that this is somebody who it's like they're trying to believe in themselves. One moment here. That was a spider. Anyway, it's like they're trying. I really hope that the spider had crawled somewhere very far away. Whew. Anyway, it feels like they're trying to get to know their creativity, but they may be going about it in a more duplicating way. So with this being said, it's like they're trying to find motivation from you in the wrong way, and to a degree it might be kind of underhanded, it might be very sneaky. And it's like they're trying to gain either more inspiration, more motivation from you, or they're trying to outshine you in some way. Like, take that how it resonates for you, but that is what I'm really feeling from this. I feel like they're constantly comparing themselves to your work. If this relates back to the other scenario where this could be like a past lover, I feel like they may try to boast to you or boast on social media to make their life look better than what it is, but they're constantly looking at your social media and they're obsessed with seeming like they're doing better than you. Maybe they're trying to flaunt that they're getting a lot of attention from whatever their interested sexual orientation is. But it's like they're trying to show this off. They're trying to catch your attention, see like look how good I'm doing, but at the same time they're sneaky. They're looking at you. They're trying to grab your attention. They may be trying to make you jealous, or trying to put up this front that they're doing better than what they are, but they're really still watching you. This could be somebody that you knew a long time ago, even as far back to childhood. Like, that is an energy coming through here. So we're gonna get some more, find out more tea on this person. Royalty, yeah, this person may lack some self-confidence. They really do see your light. This might be somebody that wants to be like you even. And you know that who this person is to you is going to vary by person watching this. So, but I am getting that shy energy, that kind of timid energy, somebody that may not believe in themselves fully. But they see your light, they see your magic, and it's like instead of trying to come up with the ideas or something themselves, they're looking back to you. We had a couple of Fallout cards. We have Ghastly, Cynical. Yep, more of the sneaky energy. Like, see how, like, we have that Looker card. We have the Persian. We have the Ralts, Ghastly. And even Cynical, like, it's kind of homebody feeling. This person could be a big homebody, could be a huge introvert, could be very shy, hermits themselves away, or maybe younger than you, but it's like they're trying to keep in the shadows and they don't want you to see that they're looking, but they're also very inspired by you, or it's like they're inspired yet they're envious, and it makes them angry that you're doing what you're doing, or you're shining, or that you're original, and they're not willing to do that yet, or do it for themselves, or it's like they're pushing themselves to be something that they're not in order to grab the spotlight in the way that you do. It's like a competitive energy. It's like one moment they're inspired by you, the next they're trying to compete with you. It's like, or they may be seeking some sort of revenge, even with that Ghastly card right there. But it's stuff that they're not telling you. Like, they wouldn't tell you to your face. Like, to your face, they're going to be nice to you. But I feel like in actuality, it's very sneaky. They're kind of split between, again, feeling inspired by you, yet also getting upset because they're feeling very self-conscious and envious of you, of your talent, of your spotlight. So this is what I am seeing for you, group number 1. I hope that this resonates with you and helped to bring you some clarity. If it did, be sure to leave a comment down below, like this video, and if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye. Hello, my lovely group number 2 viewers. For those of you who are drawn to the Umbreon and Rainbow Fluorite crystal pile, hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out who is obsessed with you, the tea on them, why they're obsessed with you. So we're gonna, before we dive in and shuffle some cards on camera, I'm going to tap into your chosen card and crystal and see what I can pick up based on this. And I'm feeling like this is likely, could definitely be characteristics of the person coming through just from here of what I'm feeling so far. For some of you, this is somebody with a lot of masculine energy who is obsessing over you. I'm feeling like this is somebody, okay, I feel like it could be very split, of course, so take what resonates with you, leave behind what does not. But the first thing that's really coming to my attention is it's somebody very quick moving. I'm noticing how the Umbreon is kind of launching through the air, but it's also looking back. It's like it's in the midst of jumping forward, passing by, but you catch their attention. So this could be somebody who is really busy, who has a lot going on. I don't know what this means, like they could be working a lot, or they have a lot of things going on in their personal life, or whatever this is, or their day-to-day, but it's like all of a sudden you catch their attention with what you're doing. And I feel like it's just you being in your own flow. You could be an artist, you could be a musician, you could be a content creator, like that doesn't so much matter. Those are just some examples, but whatever it is you do that shines from the inside out, whatever your passion is, or just you going about your daily business, I feel like this person is caught off guard by you. It's like normally they wouldn't have noticed, but there's something about you that this person is noticing, and it makes them kind of stop and slow down. And this is somebody very curious about you. This is somebody very quick moving, very intelligent. This is somebody who has charisma about them, and maybe a lot of people want to get their attention. but it's hard for them to slow down to even notice, but they actually notice you just by you being naturally you doing what you do. I feel like you haven't even, there's nothing you have to try to do to get this person's attention. You've already gotten it. This could be somebody who is also in awe of your work. This could be like even like some sort of business thing, like let's say that you're a musician and it's like somebody considering doing a record deal with you or something along those lines. It's like somebody admiring you from the shadows, either romantically, like you caught their interest, or your talent in some way has caught their interest. Or it could be like a boss, for example, that noticed your potential and they may be considering giving you a promotion or something along those lines. This feels like somebody that normally would not notice this kind of thing from other people, but there's something uniquely talented about you or special about you to this person that really catches them off guard. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like you're likely somebody very passionate. You have your mind focused on a goal, perhaps, or just you doing your own thing. Like, again, whether that's like an artistic endeavor, whether you have a certain ambition or goal, or you're putting yourself out there, like, you're just doing it for you. And there's somebody else that could be noticing you, and I feel like this is who this person is. And again, it's like that energy of passing by quickly, but you caught them off guard, so now it's like they're watching what you're doing because they want to keep tabs on you, they want to keep an eye on you, they want to keep kind of surveilling what you're doing. But this feels positive, it feels like it's for a positive meaning. And I feel like this could definitely be business, love, or maybe even both. I'm feeling star card energy here, so this feels like recognition. You're being recognized by a big figure, and you may not even realize it. They're watching what you're doing, and I feel like you've impressed somebody, and you've impressed this person, or somebody of authority, or status, or just something like this. Somebody of success even, that may be considering helping you get ahead in some way, or just wanting to know more about you. So we're going to get some more information on this person. We have, for your first card here, aside from what you've chosen for your group. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody very busy. Somebody of authority, somebody intelligent. They may be a boss of some sort in a company, or they may be looking for some sort of help in their company or something like this. They may be having a lot to balance right now, or a heavy workload, and I feel like because of how busy they are, they wouldn't have normally noticed people the way, but for some reason they've noticed you. Like, you've really kind of caught them off guard to where they are paying attention to you. And, like, they can't help but slow down even though they have a lot to do. You've caught this person's attention. So let's get some more cards for you. Let's see what the tea is on this person that is obsessed with you. Okay, we have Brock's training. Yeah. This feels like somebody who has a comforting presence. They feel very sure of themselves. They have a lot of confidence, or they just appear very confident. They appear as kind of like this pillar of strength for the people around them. They're very well respected and looked up to. Whether you know this person or not, because some of you may not and some of you do. And maybe it's like, if this is in a romantic sense, it could be somebody that you just were totally not expecting. We have Mew. Let's get another one. Yeah, you've caught somebody's admiration. Okay, there's too many cards, Spirit. Feel this bottom one. Metapod. Okay, I'm going to stop right there for now. And then we'll keep going. Yeah, I definitely feel like some of you have really caught somebody's admiration. This could be somebody that you even perceived as being too busy to kind of slow down. Like, maybe you thought they were too busy with work or whatever it is that they do. But for some reason, I'm feeling like you, and they probably are very busy, but for some reason, it's like they're slowing down to notice you and watch what you're doing, but they're not vocalizing it yet. They're still watching. They're still keeping an eye. It's like they're weighing things out. They could not help but have their interest piqued by you. This is somebody I'm feeling again. This is a masculine energy for a lot of you, or somebody with a lot of authority. This is somebody that has a very grounding presence, a very patient presence. They may be somebody really good with finances, or just having an eye for talent, and they feel like they have noticed your talent. They see something very promising and hopeful about you or the connection with you, or they see some sort of star quality about you, your talents, your gifts, maybe even you as a person too. Like whether this is business, whether this is romance, whatever this is, like this person has slowed down in the midst of what they're doing to see what you are doing. It's like they're keeping tabs on you. They're keeping an eye on what you do, on your progress, on your work, on just you in general. I feel like they're watching from a distance, this person is right now. They do have a lot that they're taking care of or tied to. They are, like, they could just be really busy with work, or they could be in the public eye somehow, or something along these lines. I feel like this person is building success for themselves if they have not already done so. And I am really feeling like they see something promising about you, and that's why they're watching you. That's why they're obsessing with you. You make them feel flustered in a way that they haven't felt in a very long time. They feel hopeful with you. They want to shoot their shot with you. You have somebody's admiration and respect, and they're still weighing things out. I feel like they're still watching. You've caught their attention. They're watching to see what you do, or to see what they think about you. It's like they're still scanning you out. They're watching. They're keeping an eye out. Even in the midst of everything that they're doing, they're still watching. They want to offer support to you. They want to offer nurturance to you. This person is somebody busy but very nurturing. Very sure. Very steady. Very kind. And I feel like they have a loving energy and a very patient one, a very stable energy. So let's find out more tea on this person, why they're obsessed with you. Anything else Spirit wants you to know? Get a little bit more here before we close your reading out. Is somebody of authority. They may have some sort of assistant. I don't know why I feel that with this card. They may have some sort of assistant that's helping them manage their time or their resources, or something that they may be talking about you with. This person may have a love for animals as well. I keep bumping the mic. I apologize. Yeah, they're watching. They may be watching you for a while before they come forward. So Spirit, let's get some final cards to see why this person's obsessed with my group number 2s, or any other information you want group number 2 to know in this reading regarding this topic. Spirit, final cards. Excuse the siren in the background there. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have Kirlia, Dratini, and Pikachu. This person really is seeking some sort of relief of some kind. They have a very busy schedule, or they're going through some sort of stress. This is interesting because we have rainbows in 2 of these cards here. And then, what in the world? This may be, okay. This is somebody watching from a distance, or there may be separation, or they may live at a distance from you. I'm getting here. But I'm really feeling like, oh my goodness. Okay, for some of you, maybe you do know this person. It could be somebody missing you from afar. For others of you, like, you have a soul connection with this person. And I feel like it's almost like one of you is this card and the other is this card. And it's like you're both looking at each other over the rainbow, thinking about each other. It's like you feel each other from a distance, I'm getting here. Maybe this is somebody from your past even, and they could be hoping to restart some sort of connection with you or something along these lines. That could definitely be a possibility here. They may be like praying and hoping for some sort of stress relief for whatever's going on in their life. Maybe they feel like you're some sort of missing key in their life, like something's been missing, and maybe there's even a reconciliation going on between you and this person. There's hope for a future connection between you. This person is thinking about you very heavily, so if this is somebody from your past, know that they are thinking about ways that they could have done better, or hope for the future. It feels like not even just regrets of the past, it feels like they're thinking of, they feel more positive, they feel like there's hope beyond the horizon, and I feel like maybe there's positivity on both ends of the spectrum here. That's really interesting. And with that metapod, this makes me feel like an aged energy of waiting, of maybe knowing this person for a long time, or they've been waiting for a long time, or things have been feeling really inactive for a long time. And I feel like it's almost like there's this coming back together energy. There's still a slowness to it. You're both really in your heads, but it almost feels kind of mutual to a degree. I feel like they may be in their head more about you than you are of them, because I feel like you were doing your own thing. You probably do notice this person, but it's like they're even more in their head about you, about this. So that's really interesting here. There's hope. There's something here. And if this has to do with even business partnerships, you guys may be a really good business duo. Like, of course, read over everything before you sign it and keep your discernment, of course, no matter what. But I feel like there could be possibility of a good collaboration between you and somebody else, or a good friendship, or a good partnership of whether it's romantic, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, whatever. There's something very balancing between you and this person. They feel like you're almost like this missing puzzle piece to something in their life that's felt missing for a long time. And something about your energy makes them feel more at ease, and you really catch this person's attention. So this is what I'm seeing for you, my group number 2s. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and it helped to bring you some clarity. If it did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, a comment down below if it resonates. I really do value and appreciate reading your feedback. And if you are new to my channel and you have not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And I will talk to you all again soon. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hello, my lovely group number 3 viewers. For those of you who are drawn to the group with the Espion and the Malachite Crystal, hello and welcome to your reading on who is obsessed with you and what is the tea on them. Why are they obsessed? Why are they obsessing over you? So we're going to see what I can get through your card here in your crystal, and then we will be shuffling some cards here on camera for you. So let me tap in and okay, this is somebody that may be, sorry for that, this is somebody that may be holding a little bit of a grudge. This energy feels a little bit angry. This is somebody that's not quite over things. Maybe they had a falling out with you. I'm getting here, Malachite can represent the heart chakra, so this is somebody who's feeling in pain over you for some reason. Or some sort of resentment, or they're having trouble forgiving or coping with something. This feels a little bit angry. This feels like somebody that could also be very intuitive. Espeon is a more psychic type Pokemon. It's a psychic type Pokemon. And I feel like this person may have a lot of intuitive gifts. They may call themselves an empath. They may be somebody intuitive with a strong intuition. But I feel like they kind of let their ego slip by in the way a little bit when they get in their feelings. They could be a really good person, but I feel like when they're in their anger... Oh, one sec. Sorry guys, the spider was back. it crawled through here earlier on in one of the groups, and it really freaked me out because it was huge and it was back. This is somebody who is very intuitive. I'm feeling more of a feminine energy coming through, so they could identify as female. Gender doesn't specifically matter, but I feel like it's a strong indicator for some of you who this person is and how you can identify who it is. It may be another clear sign for you if you have somebody in mind already and this fits them. But yeah, this is somebody who is very intuitive, who is very sensitive, but they also get very ego touchy, if that makes sense. Like, they're very touchy when it comes to their ego. When it comes to things that they feel are theirs, or like, I don't know what it is. We'll find out more information when we get to your other Pokemon cards, but I'm feeling for some reason there's some sort of resentment or grudge or lack of forgiveness going on this person's part. This person could have blocked you, or maybe you blocked them. Take how that resonates or applies. But I do feel like there's almost like this wall between you and this person. They may have even shut you out, and they're having troubles healing their heart about something. There's a lot of blame shifting going on. There's a lot of blame from this person, quite possibly. It feels like for some reason, I am getting more strongly this is somebody that shut you out for some reason. And we're gonna get more information. Maybe we can get some information as to why this has happened. But I am feeling a more feminine energy, a more psychic energy, somebody intuitive, that considers themselves empathetic, but they get really lost in their ego. And they do get their feelings hurt very easily, but it's more ego touchy. So they may have a little bit more narcissistic tendencies than they realize they do. Not that they're a full-blown narcissistic individual, but they may be very touchy when it comes to their ego and mistake it as being highly sensitive. And they are highly sensitive. However, it's like sometimes that ego goes into overdrive and they don't realize what they're doing. And if you were to try to bring it up to them, they would take it very, very wrong. So I don't feel like I don't recommend you do that. Like, of course you can do what you want to, but that just may be some further indicator for some of you, of who this person is, and might be validation of somebody you already know to be like this. And I'm feeling like this probably is somebody you already knew, just based on the information that already came through. This could be like a sister or a friend, past friend, somebody you were once close to, possibly. Like, you don't have to be, of course, but it feels like this is somebody holding some sort of grudge, or shutting you out, or not wanting to hear your opinion on something, or maybe you disagreed with them and it really hurt their ego. Not that you did anything wrong, it's just how this person was triggered and received it, and which is not your fault. I'm really feeling here. We have Vulpix, low-end Vulpix, and Hoopa. Yeah, this is somebody being icy. This is somebody who may be a little spiteful, a little bit petty, or they're giving you kind of like the cold shoulder in some kind of way to get back at you for something, even if you didn't do anything to deserve this. This person's very much in their ego. It feels like somebody that may be upset because you didn't agree with them on something, or you didn't enable their decisions on something, or their behaviors, or something along those lines. So now they're kind of giving you this icy, spiteful reaction. Or they may be keeping themselves at a distance so that they aren't fully acting out of their ego, even though they may have the urges to, or they may covertly do so. This is somebody having trouble. This is somebody who has a lot of trouble letting go of the past, letting go of past resentments. They struggle with forgiveness. For For some reason, Spirit is telling me for somebody that this is someone who has some sort of strained connection with their father, whether their father had passed away and they had hard feelings between them before they passed, or maybe their father figure is still living in the physical. However, there's some sort of strained connection, and something about you has triggered this person about their father figure and reminded them of their father figure, quite possibly. Or you could have said something about their father figure that really triggered them, and it's like they're thinking you're shady, but you're just being honest with them, or something like that. Like they don't like your opinion that they may have asked you for. Or you could be the person that's not enabling their poor choices or behaviors on something, and you could have said that and you want their highest good, but they're taking it completely wrong way as an insult on their character and their ego, rather than you trying to be a good friend or person for their highest good and give them honesty when you think that they may be screwing up in some kind of way. Yeah, this is somebody who is more vengeful. They're very psychically gifted, but they're also very caught up in their ego for some reason. Maybe for some of you this is a sibling. This is a sibling. They may be feeling a bit competitive over you as well. And they get icy. It's like either they give you the cold shoulder and become passive aggressive to avoid confrontation, or I feel like this is somebody who gets snappy preemptively and has troubles controlling their triggers. So in order to try to control their trigger, it's like they're giving you the cold shoulder so that they don't confront you and snap at you the way that they feel like they want to. Like, this is not to scare anybody. Please only take this if it resonates. If it does not, if you already don't know who this is, then it's not for you. Then please leave it behind. But for those of you who this does speak to, this message is for you. So please bear that in mind. Yeah, this person is trying, I feel like they are trying to get more in control of their triggers. They still struggle. I feel like they can be, in the past, they likely were either very passive aggressive or confrontational. And it's like they're trying to hold back from how they would originally react before. Because I think they do have that awareness that they are like that. But they're still fizzling with anger. They're still, I feel like they're trying to keep themselves busy, but they're angry. I feel like this person has anger towards you. I feel like you're likely very honest and you're constructive, but it triggers them to look at themselves in a way that they're not ready to, and they take it out on you, even though you're not meaning any harm by giving them honesty. They take it that way. They take it as an insult to their character. And it's like they're trying to keep their mind off of you, but they're having troubles keeping their words back too at the same time. And it's just, they may be thinking that, you know, by you giving them honest advice or feedback or an opinion if they asked for it, etc., they may think by you being honest, because they're not that honest, they think that you're attacking them or you're wanting to start a fight with them, when in reality they're likely the ones that asked you. And it's just because they're not ready to have that level of honesty with themselves. So receiving it from somebody else is highly triggering for them, and they're not ready to admit the things that maybe you have shown them or told them or expressed to them or expressed about a person in their life. Like, for example, they could be defensive. Say, okay, so trigger warning here. Say they have a shitty partner, okay? Or abusive partner or whatever, but they're not ready to admit this to themselves, and they're in denial over it, or denial over the relationship or what they deserve. And maybe they tell you about some of the relationship issues, and you give them your honest advice. Maybe they asked for it, but you don't say the thing they want to hear, or you call that person out on something. They may get defensive and take it out on you rather than the person that their problems are coming from in the first place. So that's an example for somebody. For others of you, it could be their own behavior, their own conscious choices, their own outlooks, and maybe you were trying to be constructive to help them see this and better their life, and they took it as an ego blow on their character. Rather than you coming from a good place, they took it as an insult that they're not ready to see on themselves. So it's like all that empathetic nature goes down the drain when their ego gets a little bit slighted for something that they're not ready to admit any fault to or take accountability for. Yeah, this person gets, again, it's not to scare you. They just have very obsessively grudgeful thoughts, this person. Okay, Charmander. They're trying to build their confidence. Some of you may have been drawn to pile number 1 as well. This could be an indicator to go ahead and look back at that group too if you felt drawn to both these piles. But this person may be trying to find their confidence. They're maybe trying to find their talents. They could be somebody who is not very confident in themselves, but I'm feeling like they're doing what they're doing, and I feel like you probably gave them some sort of advice that they didn't want to hear, didn't tell them what they wanted to hear, and it was an ego blow. So it's like they're looking at this fire that they were starting to build, and then you came with the truth, and now it's like their whole worldview is collapsed because you didn't play into some sort of illusion in their life. They're not ready for the truth. This person may be stuck in some sort of illusions or delusions. They're not ready to see things for how they are, so they may be burying themselves in work. They may be trying to make excuses or shift the blame off on you when in actuality, whatever it is that has happened is likely not your fault. And that's why they're obsessing. It's because they're projecting all of this onto you instead of being honest with themselves. Especially when it comes to like their ego triggers, if they feel like it's an ego blow. So let's get 2 more cards, Spirit. Okay, that was too many. Almost had it. Get some more information on this person. The tea on this person and why they may be obsessing with you. Anything else, Spirit, regarding the subject for my lovely group number 3s? Yeah, this person has some sort of trigger from their childhood, Spirit is showing me. They have some sort of trigger from their childhood that this is tracing back to Granville. Yeah, they're trying to bury themselves in their workload, keep themselves busy, keep their mind busy with work so that they don't have to slow down and face whatever is happening in their life. Or they may be trying to keep themselves busy in some kind of way. There's so much purple energy. I wonder if this person has like purple in their aura, or if they really like the color purple or something. Like there's something significant about this purple energy. Or it's just coming back to like that more psychic energy. Okay. I'm going to take that card, Spirit. We have Elo and Sandshrew. Okay. Yes, this person comes off as like an ice queen or king when they're angry or upset because they're holding back because they don't want to confront you, because they know that when they are confrontational, it gets nasty, and they may know that you don't actually Okay, that's what this is. This person knows deep down, they know logically that you don't deserve this treatment or the way that they're reacting or the cold shoulder they're giving you or the outburst that could come from them. So it's like they're trying to back off. I feel like this person does really care about you, but they're displacing their anger out on you when it's not at the area of their life it should be in. So like, for example, if their partner is doing something behind their back or hurting them, instead of being honest with themselves about the situation, they're taking their anger out on you because to them it's not right, but it feels safer to do that than to actually look at their problems. They may be burying themselves in their work to keep their mind occupied, but they're displacing their anger even out on, I'm feeling like, coworkers or their workload or whatever. I feel like they're aiming their anger and their anger and resentment on everything else except for what is actually bothering them. I feel like you're not actually the person bothering them, but because you were likely honest with them, they took it as a threat because of the illusion that they're not willing to step out of yet. And I feel like with time they will, but they're going to have troubles apologizing and admitting this to you. I feel like this person does have a big ego when it comes to apologies, more than likely. I feel like it's not above them to give them, but it's more rare. It's the getting out of that ego to actually apologize. That's their problem too. And it's more so even just admitting what the problem is in the first place, whether it's something that they did or somebody close to them did that they're not ready to look at. It's like they want to look at everything else but what's actually causing their problems. And it's like, right now, unfortunately, you may be at the center of their emotional punching bag. And it's like they're trying to hold back from how they would usually react. But I feel like deep down, this person does appreciate your advice. They're just not going to admit it while they're in their feels about this. I feel like they are going to come around and see your side of things eventually. And maybe deep down they already are to a degree, but they're not going to want to admit that to you or themselves just yet. Like, they don't want you to see that you're right on something, or they don't want to tell you that. Or this person could have even shut you out because you gave them the truth about something that they didn't want to hear, or a person that they didn't want to hear about. They could have shut you out because you told them something that they needed to hear that they did not want to hear. And I feel like if this person has already shut you out, they are considering, they still have what you're saying going on in the back of their mind, but they don't want it to be real. They don't want it to be the truth. They're lying to themselves. They're trying to keep themselves busy, but they see with time more and more that you're right on something. And that's why they're obsessing over you, because you said something that hit the nail right on the head for them that they didn't want to believe, or they didn't want to be accountable for. So this is what I'm seeing for you, group number 3s. I hope that this reading helped and brought some clarity for you. If it did, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonates. I really do value and appreciate reading your feedback. If you are new to my channel and you enjoyed this reading and would like to see more content like it, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you all again soon. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye.